All right, guys, I'm here at Taughannock Falls State Park in gorgeous Ithaca, New York. Today is April 8th, 2024, and we all know that means that it's the day of the much anticipated total solar eclipse is finally here. I came down here to photograph the eclipse. I'm hoping to get a wider angle shot of the eclipse, or hopefully the eclipse sequence, over Taughannock Falls back here. It is a little overcast today. We'll see what happens. And for those of you who are following things in this area, yes, Ithaca is somewhat south of the path of totality, so we won't be getting the total solar eclipse here. We're looking at about a 99.2% partial eclipse here at Taughannock Falls. Now, the reason I came here is because I wanted to photograph the eclipse over a notable landmark. And it's going to be quite high in the sky, so I needed something tall. Also, I didn't really want to be in the path of totality because the number of visitors coming in, I thought it'd be very hard to compete for a spot, set my tripod up, whereas outside the path of totality is going to be much less popular, I hope. And so I'm hoping that here I have a little more space to work, you know, not right up in a crowd. And so we'll see what happens. We've got about 2 hours to kill now until the eclipse, you know, makes first contact. So we're just going to hang out. In a little bit here, I'm going to go set my tripod up in the spot I'll be photographing from, and I'll bring you guys along. We'll see if we can manage to get a photo. I've got a rough composition dialed in at this point, and unfortunately the eclipse has started about 10 minutes ago. At times the sun is breaking through the clouds and I'm able to see a little bit of the eclipse. However, it's very cloudy, so the idea of doing the sequence over the falls as I wanted to is pretty much out the window. So at this point we've got a little over an hour until the peak of the eclipse, and we're just going to hang out and hopefully we at least get some good light. You know, I've photographed Taughannock Falls a bunch of times, and hopefully this is at least some unique light or something a little bit different. If we get lucky and the eclipse pokes through, then so be it. So we're still hanging out waiting for the eclipse to progress. Unfortunately, at this point, it's getting cloudier. The clouds have gotten much denser and thicker in the last 10 or 15 minutes. At first, I could see a little bit of the eclipse, and now I can't see anything. It's getting very dark and cold. Some of that darkness may be the eclipse progressing, but I suspect it's just the clouds getting thicker. We're still very early in the eclipse. All right, guys, unfortunately, the clouds are very thick. And photos as far as seeing the eclipse are just not working out. You can't even see the sun coming through the clouds at all. But it is now 3:23 p.m., which is the peak of totality. Well, if it was totality, it's the peak of the partial eclipse here at Taughannock Falls. It just got to the darkest point. You can already see it starting to get just a little bit brighter out already. Definitely a very weird light. I did go ahead right before I started recording this clip and take a photo at the darkest point, which I'll go ahead and throw up on the screen now. Unfortunately, it does not appear that we're going to be able to get a photo of the eclipse actually above the falls, but still a very unique experience to be here a little after 3 p.m. and to have it get nearly dark out. All right, guys, unfortunately, the eclipse didn't pan out the way we wanted it to, but you know, we came out here, we had a great experience, tried to make something very unique, and unfortunately it didn't work out. Landscape photography is a bit of a gamble sometimes, and you know, every time you come out, you have the chance to create something really unique, but it's not always going to go your way. And Either way, I think today was a win. I had a fun time coming out here, unique experience talking to some cool people. With that, I'm gonna close this video out. Thank you for watching and have a great day.